Okay, so we're going to do a few more problems with FOIL. So you've got a binomial times a binomial, but these are a little bit different, so you'll see. But we'll take the first, so the x squared times the x. Then we're going to take the outer, so it'll be minus, and it's going to be the x squared times the 8. Now it's minus because you have a positive times a negative. Then we're going to do the inner. It's going to be plus because it's positive times a positive. 6 times x. And then finally we're going to do the last. It's going to be positive times a negative, so minus. And then it's going to be 6 times 8. All right. At some point you won't need to write that line. But for now, I'm just showing you where everything's coming from. So here we're going to have, Here we're going to have x cubed on the first part, minus, we're going to write that as 8x squared, so we put the coefficient in front, plus 6x minus 48. Now this time, when I look at those terms, I don't have any terms to combine. One's a cubed, one's a squared, one's x to the first power, and one's just a constant. So I just leave it that way. It's okay. Sometimes they become trinomials. This time it doesn't. Okay? So we just leave it that way, and we go to the next problem. Alrighty. So we'll have 2ab times 4ab. 2ab, so this is the first, times 4ab. Then we're going to have 2ab times that minus 4. So positive times a negative is going to be negative. And it's going to be 2ab times the 4. Then we're going to have the inners. So that's going to be positive times a positive. So plus 5 times 4ab. And then finally, 5 times minus 4. So that's going to be positive times a negative is negative. And it's going to be 5 times 4. Okay, now we do each of those multiplications. So the first one, I'm going to have the 2 times the 4, which is 8. Then I'm going to have AA, which is a squared, BB, which is B squared. Okay, that's that part. Now I go to this part. I've got minus 2 times 4 is 8. And then I just have an A and a B. Then I go to this one, plus 20 AB. Yeah, that's looking right. And then a minus 20 here. Okay, this time, do we have any like terms? We do. So we can combine those two. So I have 8a squared b squared. Now, minus 8 and 20, that's going to be plus 12ab. So it's like you have negative 8, some kind of AB thing, a box that says AB, and you have negative 8 of them. And then you have positive 20 of them. So altogether you have 12 of those AB boxes. I don't know if that helps. Okay, minus 20. And then that one's done. You can't combine that term and that term because they're not like terms. One is an AB term and the other is an A squared B squared term. Okay, so if you had a question on that.